All right, so welcome to our 10 a.m. Collider coffee break this Friday morning. Thanks for joining us to hear a little bit about what we've been up to at Collider this week and what we want to share with you. So Jamie will start us off this morning, so I'll send it over to him.
Thanks so much. I don't think we're betraying any secrets here to say that we record this on Thursdays. And obviously, that matters this week because this is Give to the Max Day in Minnesota. And I there's a lot we're doing around fundraising for Collider today. So hopefully when you view this tomorrow, you could check our site and see how much money we've raised, and it's a great amount. But right now we're still very much in the middle of things. So I just wanted to encourage you all to consider giving to Collider during this day. We do have a match, and we'll talk about that towards the end of a generous donor that stepped up uh, to basically match the funds that are raised between now and the end of the year. So it's very important that you consider donating to Collider. And what I want to also say is, if you don't choose to donate to Collider, there's so many other great nonprofits out there doing some great work in the state. You get to vote with your dollar, and we are perfectly fine with that. At the same time, there's a lot of businesses hurting in the region, and if you choose not to even contribute, start thinking about how you can support your local businesses more. And we'll be pushing out some content related to that as well. But just it's time to kind of for everybody to put their money where their mouth is. So please support your favorite thing. We hope it's Collider. If it's not, please support your local nonprofits. And 100%, everybody should be supporting local businesses during these trying times. So that's kind of a downer, I know, but it's important to get across to people. So that's pretty much all I have this week. So I'll send it back to Amanda.
All right, so this Wednesday, I was very excited to release our 200th podcast episode on Rochester Rising. So I was joined by some entrepreneurial friends to talk about why storytelling is so important, not just through Rochester Rising, but just in general, and what that does for the entrepreneurial community. And for the first time, we did a hybrid audio and video podcast. So check it out. You can find it on our website as well as on our Facebook and YouTube. So I just wanted to say as well, thanks to everyone who's been listening into the podcast over the last episodes, whether you just started or you've been here since episode 1. Greatly appreciate being able to share these stories with you and you continuing to listen in, as well as to everyone who's trusted us to share their stories over the years. So yesterday, or as now you all know today, was the latest WE Forum, the Women Entrepreneurs Forum, that I was able to join, or I guess co-host now, talking about social media management or how you can use social media to grow your customer base. And I thought there were 3 really amazing panelists with very different views and experiences, including Sherry Mukherjee, who a lot of people know her from being the spiced up mom and being on MasterChef. Tiffany Alexandria, who runs Choo Choo Kachu, a local food blog and general social media management food promoter in the area, and Beth Finbo, who has a product for that she developed for babies. So very different perspectives. It was a great conversation. Hopefully we'll have a write-up on that on Rochester Rising over the next couple of weeks. I know Thanksgiving is weird with people consuming content, but if not, the YouTube video is definitely out there, and we will make sure to share that with you whenever it gets posted. And lastly, I know we're talking about Give to the Max Day, and we definitely want you to support small businesses as much as possible during this very challenging time. But we also know that there are some things you will buy on Amazon just because you will. So if you do that, first of all, we encourage you to buy local. If you do buy online and you're going to, then we encourage you to use Amazon Smile. And with that, some percentage of your purchase will be donated to Collider if you use the special link. So we'll put the link in the show notes or in wherever you're listening in so that you can do that. It adds up pretty fast if people do it, because I know we do a lot of shopping on Amazon, and it's exactly the same as regular Amazon. So really encourage you to think about that as you're purchasing this holiday season, if you are not purchasing or when you are not purchasing locally. So I will send it back to Jamie for final thoughts today.
So we are fortunate and privileged to announce that Collider has received a $20,000 donation from the Chambers family in Eldevron. If you don't know Michael Chambers, he started Eldevron in Fargo, North Dakota about 20 plus years ago, has built it into a massive worldwide company with offices in Fargo, Madison, and Freiburg, Germany. And he's just done an amazing amount of great things for the Fargo Moorhead area. And I'm privileged that all those years ago, we'll say 20 plus ish years ago, I was fortunate enough to be a classmate of his at North Dakota State University. And actually, the first business connection I ever made was for Mike in the student union of North Dakota State University. I just wanted to introduce him to someone that I thought could help his business, and little did I know that would actually start this addiction to connecting people to resources and individuals who could help their businesses. Um, but I've remained friends with the Chambers family, both Mike and Victoria, who just have been wonderful people over the years, and now they're fantastic children who are, I think, starting to think about entrepreneurship as well, and I can't wait to see what they do. But he stepped up in a big way and wanted to support the work we do here at Collider. So he has challenged us all to match his donations. So that's why we're kind of talking a lot about donating for this holiday season, because again, it's a significant gift and we cannot thank him enough for doing that. Something else you might have seen yesterday, because we're pretending this is, Friday, is a series of videos I produced on a day in the life of an ecosystem builder. I'm trickling these out on Thursday just to kind of give you an idea of what we do at Collider. And it was all triggered by this morning. I hadn't even thought of this. So don't think it was pre-prepared or anything like that, because we don't do that here. But I woke up this morning, and this is just a visual cue, but I had a $5 donation in my inbox for Give to the Max Day, and it was from my daughter. And she said, I know that you need to raise money. I know that, I was blown away. The fact that she gave $5 of her own money, actually figured out how to do the Apple Pay and everything to donate money through Give to the Max. That, as a father, made me very proud. It also kind of ignited a desire to see this $500 turn into a lot more money, and just to support the great work that Amanda and I do here at Collider. So if that isn't a pep talk, I don't know what is. When your own daughter could step up and say, I believe in you, Dad, hopefully many more in the community will believe in us as well. So I will turn it back to Amanda for her final thought.
All right. Well, thanks for everyone for joining us this morning. We hope if you're able that you can support us, or that you did support us yesterday, but even continuing into the future. And we put out a lot of content to let you know exactly how you can and try to make it as easy as possible. So we greatly appreciate you all tuning in today. And really, the easiest way, if you're sitting there just saying, I can't financially support this at this time, just like this video. It's so easy, and it greatly, greatly helps us. It increases the visibility, or share it with one person that we could help, or that needs to know about what we're doing here. So again, thanks everyone for listening in today, and enjoy your weekend.